Okay, so we're going to be using chart 246, diatonic, triad, pentatonic, major, minor, string shaped circles is a pretty good title for this. So this is the newest chart. This is it. Okay. Um, I still haven't updated my, Chuck's good dog always eats its Chuck. So it can be a circular sentence. Okay, so we want we want that to say Chuck right there. Okay, so we'll just do that. We'll have to make a little space for it, and voila. Okay, so we're talking about the half diminished. Okay, we were talking about the half diminished. I think we've changed chart. So what I've got here is, and this is the new stuff. This is it. I mean, this is it. This is the good stuff. We're going to zoom way in here, but we're going to want to have to get, we're going to look at the string shapes that were involved with this particular half diminished D shape. Now, why were we looking at the D shape? Because we started with the D shape. Okay, well, in this particular case, we're using the C shape, but it's just another inversion. So it's just like caged. Just like caged. I can't do the chords right there, but it's just like caged with C here, C shape here, A shape here, G shape here. Same thing. We're on C shape of that half diminished. Okay, so we did play it on the D shape. Here it is on the C shape, which would be 3, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4. The entire D string shape there to 6, and then 7, 2, 3, 4. Now notice, no matter where we're at, the string shapes are going to be the same. Okay, so with the other chart. Okay, so with the other chart here, with the D configuration or the D position, okay, because we are playing kind of like the parent key is the D. So we're using a D minor as the parent key for the B half diminished, because half diminished is 2 minors in a row. So why not use a minor as the parent? Okay. Similarly, the way we use the major as a parent for a minor, we're using a minor as a parent for a half diminished. So it's always just a minor third up. Okay, so that's where it falls. So the major of A minor is C, which is a minor third up. The major for D minor is F, which is a minor third up. So why not go with the minor third there? And indeed, D minor does share 2 out of 3 notes with B half diminished. So here's our D minor here. Okay, we're just going to play it up top here. And all I have to do is drop one of those notes down. Okay, so the deal is actually to make the adjustment in mode. Additionally, you would go to the 7th here. Here's your minor third, because this is warped up, so it's not a normal, P4 minor. It's like a P3 minor here. So you can substitute the D minor and add the 7th and get a B half diminished 7th. That's its 7th. So the 6th of the root is the 7th of the 7th, the dominant 7th of the 7th. All right, so that's why we chose D minor. And so this is the way it stacks up. So no matter what configuration we're in, let's look at the D. So we've got 2, 3, and 4. We're playing in the D. Okay, Okay, so here's our half diminished pentatonic. Okay, we got the 6. Yeah, this is the half diminished pentatonic. Okay, that's what I'm defining as the half diminished pentatonic. It's not going to be total mush like, but we're using the mush scale for its parent. Okay, because if we use the substitution for the parent, it's substitution, and that's not, that you're losing something in the translation there. So we're going to use the pure, local counting for root 2, 3, 5, 6 in the Dorian scale. Okay, so let's just look at the D is 2, 3, 4. In each one of these positions, the D is going to be 2, 3, 4. It's going to be the same. Matter of fact, they're all going to be the same. They're just moving up in fourths or in caged positions. Okay. So we see that the 2, 3, 4 on the D position here, if we are counting in caged, okay, if the E position is right next to it, we've got 7 root 2 on the bottom, and then 2, 3, 4, they're sharing, just like caged, they're sharing the 2 here. So then we've got the 7, 2 here, but notice the D is the same. They're all exactly the same. So since they're all exactly the same, that gives rise to the circle of half diminished triad string shapes. Okay, so no matter what order we put these in, we use the same thing. Chuck's good dog always eats Chuck's good dog. You can start on any one of them. Always eats Chuck good dog, always eats Chuck good dog, always eat good dogs, always eat Chuck. You can make a circular sentence no matter what. Good dog always eats Chuck. Good dog always eats Chuck. Okay, or each Chuck, good dog always eats. Chuck, good dog always eats. You can just make a circular sentence out of it. So no matter where we start, we're going to use these same things. The A is just going to be the 6. So where A in the diatonic is 5, and then an accidental, and then the 6. Okay, we don't play the accidental, so that's the middle dash. We're not going to play the 5 in the tritonic. But remember, this is very difficult because this is the half diminished pentatonic. Now it's going to work for the other pentatonics, and I'm sorry we did the hardest one first. Okay, in the E string, okay, so it's always eats. So here's the diatonic, assuming our root chord is the A shape. So it would. Okay, so but with the half diminished, you start on the A. We're just going to play the 6, and then the 7, 2, and then the 3, 4 on the C box, and then the 6, 7 in the G box. So we're going to play the 6, 7 right there, 6, 7 right here, and then the 2, 3, 4 in the D box. Let's make it a little smaller so we can see them all. The 2, 3, 4 in the D box is up here, the whole string shape. 2, 3, 4, and then the 6. So it's the 6, the 7, 2, the 3, 4, the 6, 7, the 2, 3, 4, and the 6. So all you have to do is memorize that. What are the individual string shapes, and in any key and in any one of the 5 cage boxes, which every cage box has a half diminished scale in it, you just substitute these for the string shapes. Now let's look and see